Update 16 on my journey to become certified as Google Cloud Professional Machine Learning Engineer. This update is about progress, my impressions of the ML pipelines on Google Cloud Expert Level course. Stay tuned for that one. And what comes next. Welcome back to Saravji, the place where change happens. As you probably have guessed, I'm Saravji and will be your host. So let's dive right in. In short, I'm very dissatisfied with this week's progress. Not because of the lack of effort on my part, but because of how the materials ended up working out. More on this later in the impressions. So let's go over the stats. The materials are divided into 16 modules when I do not count the Hello World kind of lab at the beginning and consider the certification test and preparation as its own module. I have completed 14 so far, so 88%. On the nominal time, I'm missing the 11 hours of the last 5 labs in the last course, which puts the marker at 96% there. On the labs, I'm missing the 5 last labs in the last course. The details of the why and how just in a second. That is 95%. The videos are all done, as are the quizzes. I did not get my completion badge of the last course this week. The reason lies in how outdated the labs are and how the Quick Labs platform is run and maintained. This is an expert level course, and honestly, it's an expert level screw up. The first lab ran into the issues when I first tried it, that one could not load the data used for training. From the error messages, it appeared that the training data is stored on a Google Cloud storage bucket and the bill was not paid on time. That's why the bucket was made inaccessible for a time. Great! I spent 4 full attempts on the second lab to have them all not complete in the same fashion. The 50-minute pipeline run at the end can't complete in 120 minutes. Yes, I got pretty fast getting everything started up in the beginning. I could get this down to about 35 minutes so that I had the 120 minutes runway at the end. The total lab time allotted time is about 160 minutes. My assumption is that the container-owned code versions used and specified are running into compatibility issues. And there are a ton of error messages happening in the containers. It also does not help that I'm getting 30 plus pod crashes during a lab run, and one of the pods needs to be restarted as often. Looking at the ratings for the labs, this has been going on for 2 to 3 weeks at this time, and Quick Labs customer service just gives you the same, not very helpful answers. Don't worry, we will look into this and inform you via email once our investigation is concluded. Yeah, right. I'm still waiting for the emails this support promised me in exactly this fashion for issues 3 months ago. I also did give the 3rd and 4th lab a try, but ran into similar issues. I also could confirm the ongoing issues there from the ratings page. Same for all the rest of the labs in this course. Yes, and before I forget, all these labs are based on TensorFlow 2.3, which was released end of 2020, beginning of 2021. So these are not this old and should not encounter these kinds of problems. Hence, I would summarize this expert level course as an expert level fail and a disgrace for Google. Not the note I expected to close out these materials. I'm going to consider this part done for now. It might be a couple of weeks before these labs are fixed, and I'm not going to sit around on my hands and wait for that. So I'll be moving on to the certification preparation and sign up for the certification. My report on that will be my final part in this series. I will be putting together the technical details on how to get the lab started with the least trouble in its own video, kind of a how-to. I also will summarize this complete series in 2 videos. One for aspiring data scientists, machine learning engineers, that will answer the question if these materials, this certification, is a good option to get started. The second video will be for seasoned data scientist, machine learning practitioners, and will answer the question if these materials and the certification are a good investment of time to learn about Google Cloud and advanced knowledge. So long for now, from Saravji's hut. Stay safe. Saravji signing off and pointing to this video. Are we done yet?